Hey guys, it's Jesse. So as I told you, I got into an accident with my Sierra a couple weeks ago, so I finally got the headlights in. So today we're going to go ahead and change the headlights and I'll bring you guys along. Okay, so I just purchased pretty cheap headlights off of Amazon. I'm hoping they work out pretty well. They look just like OEM, so we'll see. And then the required tools I believe that are going to be needed for this is a pair of pullers to pull the cowl off the front, and then a socket and some way to drive the socket, whether that be an impact or a ratchet. Okay guys, so we're going to start out by having to pull these clips out of the cowl here. This shouldn't take very long. Alright, I'm back. I was unable to get the pullers down in here, so I'm just going to use a screwdriver. Okay, and then this should just lift right up once they're all removed. Okay, so to remove the actual headlight itself, we need to remove these screws. Okay, because of the whole bumper situation that I'm in, waiting on my new bumper, I already have this removed. But you would have to remove this, which I have showed you guys how to in a different video. I'll go ahead and link that. But next you need to remove this screw down here. Alright guys, it's a pretty cold February evening. Give me a thumbs up for being out here and getting it done. Alright, once all three screws are removed, you should be able to just pull this out. So this ended up being a shim that goes in between the headlight and the core support. I will go ahead and show a picture now and point it out. That way you guys don't make the same mistake. I don't know what that was. Something fell. Alright, it came apart like that. And guys, once again, please remember that my truck's been in an accident, and it's probably the original headlights, so it's over 15 years old, so things are going to be brittle. So if you're trying to keep this stuff all together, just be careful while you're removing it. Okay, and now it's just removing them. These twist out. Okay, so once you have your headlight in position, you just want to go ahead and lay everything back out. Put them all back in where they came from. Remember to do your best not to actually touch any of these bulbs with your bare hands. Okay, I just have this one last one to get in there. Okay. And then you want to reclip your wires on the bottom. And then try to feed this back in. Hey guys, editing Jesse here. Thinking about it now, I really should have recorded all the different ways that this headlight has to align with the body. But there's just two holes in the fender that pegs and the headlight slide into, and then there's one bracket on the bottom that's got a clip in, and then your two bolt holes. Now that it's where it needs to be, I'll go ahead and get the screws and start putting them back in. After the fact, I also realized that I had dropped those shims throughout this process, so later on I did find those and replaced them. Okay, so I've placed these two screws back where they go, and then I'll just take my impact and drive them back in. All right, now we'll move over to the next side. All right. Now this was already broken, as you can see. There was a shim there that I probably dropped on the other side. I guess we'll see if that's missing. And we'll grab the impact extension. And that headlight tab was completely broken. There was another shim, I guess. I don't know where that one was, but it just fell out. I guess it could have been under the under this bucket here. Or was that the first? No, that's definitely a different one. I'm not sure where these came from. I didn't even realize it, but this, I knew the lens was cracked on this one, but this one's much worse than I thought. So this headlight was really badly broken. Okay, so once that headlight is removed, we will then go ahead and reinstall the bulbs into this one, the new one. Once again, do your best not to touch the bulbs. There we go. Okay. Slide that back on, and then we'll go ahead and reinstall the headlight. So I actually realized that I have a broken marker lamp while doing this. So I am going to go ahead and remove this and then go run to AutoZone real fast to try and get me a new one. As you can see, it's blown. Not only blown, but it's cracked. So hopefully I can get this without breaking it in my hand. And I want to say that this lamp was on its way out too, so we'll go ahead and get one of these. Alright guys, I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm actually going to just go ahead and put it back in briefly and drive the truck there. Alright, that one actually went together quite a bit easier than the other side. I don't know what the chances of that are. Hey guys, I'm back. So these here that I pulled out are apparently like spacers to aim the headlights. And they are important because my headlights were pointed up in the air. But okay, with this side needs to come back out because this is where I was missing a couple of bulbs because I found they were broken. Now, a lot of people recommend changing your actual headlight bulbs while you're in here. I've done that pretty recently, so I'm just not going to. They're pretty expensive. I actually just found one of those shims, so apparently I did pull them. When handling these bulbs, you really should try your best not to touch the glass with your fingers. To some degree, it's kind of inevitable, but I try my best. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this one in now. Like this one, unless you're wearing gloves, which I guess I could be, there's no way you can do it without touching the glass. Okay, let's put this back together now. Okay, now let's go put that other side back together. At this point, you should probably make sure that all the light bulbs work before you go ahead and put the cowling back on. It's caught that this one's not quite tight, so we'll fix that. Then you just put this cowl back on. Mine doesn't quite fit perfectly because I've been in an accident and this rail's broken. Yeah, it really doesn't want to go in. All right, we'll go ahead and fire the truck up and take a look. Hopefully this improves my on-road visibility, but it appears that everything works right now, so. Alright guys, something else that I wanted to add is if you don't have your bumper taken apart like I do, you're going to have to go ahead and re-put that valance back on underneath the headlights. It really doesn't take a lot of effort. In my other video, I went ahead and showed how to do that, so if you guys want to check it out, please do. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate it. Alright guys, have a good day.